Well, last time you hit me in the face real hard with
How did I do that? I didn't get off the bench.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, $7 million in child support and then $7 million, and then I didn't have any proof that I was already paying insurance and all these other great things. So I brought my insurance, you know, receipts here, and then I also brought.
Oh, now she paying insurance.
I also brought proof of some current situations. I am hoping I get my children back or get all the child support away and just pay the insurance until I get somewhere else.
So let me make sure I got this right. No child support. Health insurance update. So the only thing you want to pay is health insurance?
Correct.
For her children.
Mr. Lewis, you remember last time we were here, right? I got up and left. You remember that?
We won't cause that again.
Okay. And the last time I let you all do a whole lot of talk, we're not going to have any of those outbursts, are we? We're on our best behavior
no, ma'am, your
today,
grace.
right?
No, ma'am, your grace. We understand this time. We have the assignment this time.
Okay, sounds good.
First, if it's all right with you, I'd like to show you the insurance information.
Okay.
I explained that I have been paying $750 the entire year that my children have been with him, and here are the receipts from that.
All right.
Just 2 weeks ago, my child, Fire, was rushed to the hospital because
Mr. Lewis, she's speaking. She's speaking.
Because he left them at home alone, and she burnt her arm on the stove trying to cook noodles.
This particular detail is heartbreaking. A toddler who was left alone and injured while attempting to prepare meals for herself displays emotional unavailable, not only disregarding the child's physical safety, but also failing to respond to their demands on an emotional level. An emotionally mature parent would place a larger priority on creating a safe and secure atmosphere. This story depicts what occurs when emotional maturity is absent and leaves youngsters feeling abandoned and in danger. The parent's lack of emotional development is evident in the fact that the children were evicted and are currently living with their grandmother in subpar conditions. Men who are emotionally unavailable usually overlook the basic requirements of their families. It's not just about money. It's also about giving emotional support for women and children. When emotional dependence on someone else backfires, this is what occurs. You must take accountability for your actions and those who depend on you if you wish to avoid being emotionally dependent. When the other parent is left to shoulder all the responsibility, how do you feel about this situation? Share your thoughts in the space provided for comments below.
I have the medical bill for that here, and it shows that I paid that as well. He was not there. He did not show up. He was nowhere to be found until they discharged her and I took my child to.
All right, so let me ask you about this. Did you give him a copy of this bill?
Absolutely.
All right. How long ago did you give him a copy?
Right after I paid it.
Okay. All right. So I have that noted. Okay.
And I also have a letter here. So sorry I have all these documentation. But I also have a letter here from his brother stating that yes, I have been picking the children up like I'm supposed to, which is every week, three times a week, which is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
He got really creative with this letter.
I did. I wanted to make sure it was all facts and that you could read it and you know, it comes out exactly how it needs to be. But also it states in there how he lives with his mother now because the money that for child support is not being used for housing. They got
This letter seems really suspicious, since Mr. Lewis hasn't spoken to his brother in 16 years. Why is there suddenly a letter confirming his story? Using others to compensate for your own lack of preparedness is a classic example of emotionally immature behavior. It also serves as a warning that adult offspring of emotionally immature parents often find it difficult to take responsibility for their acts. Instead, turning to distractions and dubious proof, emotional intelligence is demonstrated by being honest and prepared rather than by making up justifications on the spot. Hey, this is a huge moment.
I do apologize
you didn't
for
print
that.
It out for me?
I thought I did. I tried to get everything else. Just one thing. Here you go, Your Honor. And boom, here are all the receipts.
Now, I know you don't expect me to read everything in this binder or the highlighted portions for me. Okay.
Yeah. Can I interstate for a second?
No, you cannot. I need
Interstate?
Yes.
Like a highway?
That's the word, right? Interstate to come in while she.
Mr. Lewis.
Interject.
Now, pipe down. As soon as I finish speaking with her, I will allow you to interject into our conversation. Okay, thank you. Now, Miss Tyler, these Cash App receipts, they're kind of consistent with what he said.
No way.
I remember it. He blurted out 55. I remember it. Yes.
And in my Cash App receipts right there, everything on there is more than 55. And
Okay, are these to different people?
No, they're directly to him. That's under his name.
Because it looks consistent. It looks very consistent with what he said.
No, ma'am, that is every month. There's a deposit every month on my Cash App receipts.
Pause, no cash up. Dumb.
You don't write memos like what it's for?
Yeah.
It's to him. So that's the only time I'm sending the money is for my children. I
Get
don't
her, you
need
most
a
high.
memo for that.
Right. Well, usually I try to encourage people on the memo to write like child support or something like that so it's clear. You know, anything that you send that doesn't really say for a child support is considered a gift. So,
In his name?
but
No worries.
I'll definitely look at the highlighted portions.
worries.
I would definitely look at the highlighted portions of.
Also behind in that binder, there's also my bank statements showing where child support has been taking monthly payments out of my bank account as well.
I see that. I see that with the highlighted in orange, right? Right. So is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
No, it's just last time they had a place to stay supposedly. Now there is no place to stay and I want my children.
Okay. So you want the children back, no child support, just pay health insurance. What are you asking that they just stop living with dad altogether?
No, I want them back with me if that's possible. If not, then, because the money that I'm giving right now in child support, where is it going if you don't have a place to stay?
Right. Well, it's not possible here today because we're only concerned with matters involving child support and health insurance.
Okay.
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 Now for visitation and all of that, that's going to be something different.
Okay.
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 So is it okay if I move over to him?
Yes. And one more time. I'm so sorry. Come back. He sleeps in a car with someone while my children are in the house on the floor by the dog cages.
Who is?
Can we clean that?
Can you see who's in the car?
Yeah.
Who is it?
The same. This.
Be nice.
I'm finding it.
It take you that long to.
The young lady that he played with toys with, it was her in the car.
Oh, all right. That's back here in the gallery.
Yes.
Okay. Miss Tyler, don't come here and waste my time.
Not.
You could have just said the young lady sitting in the back.
You said be nice, Your Honor, and I want to be nice and honest.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know?
No.
Now, Mr. Lewis, it's your turn. What do you want me to know?
Thank you, Your Majesty, for this opportunity to tell you exactly what's going on. First of all, she said that she took her child to the hospital. We got 3 boys, so well, girl, come in
ain't
boys, right?
inspired.
And hugs.
Why you
moms.
keep making up these kids' names? Those they other girl kids. You know what? Our children is Earth, Wind, and Fire.
While we're you are, but while we're on the subject, did anybody bring the kids' birth certificates?
They in there as well. They are in that binder as well.
Okay, is it toward the front? 'Cause-
It's got
okay.
funded through. It's in the middle.
You
Right
didn't
there
tab
in
it
that,
for me?
manila
Somewhere in there.
fold.
You didn't tab it or anything?
Yeah.
You know what, ma'am?
Yeah.
This one is organized.
It
It's
might be a
all
little
tabbed
bit.
and
It might be a little bit. He went school shopping.
I went school shopping?
That wasn't nice.
I went school shopping?
Which
Dirty.
tab?
Ooh, you dirty.
Which tab are the birth certificates? Because both of you said ages that were
Why you
far off.
why you talking
Yellow
up?
folder marked Exhibit 1A.
Ain't that something? Mine somewhere in the folds.
1A.
The
It's our
manila?
POV.
Oh,
Yes,
I see what you did. Y'all photocopied them and put them on one
Yes.
page. Okay.
ma'am.
All right.
Just how you would have expected someone to come to court with,
You know
real
what?
valid information and not
Let me check my notes.
Because she gonna sit here and say we had a girl. I don't know no girl with that girl.
I don't remember hearing the gender of the children.
No, with 3 boys.
No,
I
it
don't
was
remember,
not.
I remember Earth, Wind, and Fire. I don't ever remember a gender being placed on the kids.
Ask her the kids' ages again because the birth certificates tell you 16, 12, and 9.
No, they do not.
What they say then,
What
Badgie?
what year?
Badgie Pooh, what they say then?
Excuse me. What years were Earth, Wind, and Fire born in? No, Miss Tyler, it's actually your turn to talk.
Oh, okay,
Check.
great. Which one?
Earth, Wind, and Fire. How old are they?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Because I'm looking at birth certificates. I don't see a birth certificate
Don't
in
act
yours.
like that. You're 7, 9, and 11. Don't act like that. You're 7, 9, and 11.
Them was the numbers you played for the Mega Million. Don't try that.
And it had to be the numbers you paid for the Mega Million, because
Ma'am,
That's
I
not
don't
what
know
these
what
birth
he done
certificates
finagled
say.
up there, but my birth certificates were proved
God is good.
7, 9, and 11. That is real crazy that your birth certificates are different from mine when mine are originals and yours are copies. That's what I don't understand.
Well, his is actually a photocopy, so it's
Photocopy. If mine
Yeah.
are originals and his are photocopied, then aren't my dates and my sex and the names on my birth certificates are the ones that are correct?
You're most powerful.
I don't understand it now.
So I have a question. I have a question because normally this is not how evidence is presented. I'm just giving, because you guys are representing yourself and it's obvious you don't know what you're doing. Do you object to her evidence? Do you object to his evidence?
I solely object to anything that she brings to this court.
Hold
so what
on,
are the kids'
Miss
names again?
Tyler. Miss Tyler, hold on. What's your legal objection?
Because I guarantee she didn't even show you the stuff. The cash app stuff didn't have.
Mr. Lewis, I asked for your legal objection. You said you object. What is your legal objection?
Councilwoman, I'm objecting that she's bringing in falsified documentations because she's saying she has paperwork from my brother saying this, that, and the other. I ain't seen my brother in 16 years. Me and him don't talk. And I'm staying at my mama's house because there's some stuff going on. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
The kids there.
And the letter that came from the brother, I did tell you it looked colorful.
Thank
and
you.
you said you did something to it, right?
No, I just
did
made it
something with him,
professional to
probably.
make sure that it came across professional.
Okay,
That's what I
got
did
it.
to it.
And what was your objection
She
again?
probably did something with him, so that evidence that she's trying to present you is
Okay, tainted, and you mentioned something else about it being a fraudulent document or something like that.
yes, because she,
So let me put this thing back on track. I will not entertain the letter because he objected that it's fraud and it's forged, and you admitted that you made it more professional, so you actually altered it.
I didn't touch it at all, all I did was print it off, and he typed it up, making it look professional.
Mr. Lewis confesses in passing that he has not yet received court approval for his plan to go out of state with the children. He makes critical judgments without considering the needs of the children or the other parent, which shows a serious lack of emotional intelligence. Men becoming unconcerned with other people's needs is another sign of emotional immaturity in relationships. To be emotive implies to be emotionally conscious of the impact of your actions on other people. In this case, that awareness is absent. Spread the word about this film to everyone.
It looked like trash when we printed it off.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
That's
I got you. That's
professional.
all you did
That's
was print
all
it
I
out.
did to
Okay,
it.
so you didn't alter it.
No.
All
Your
right.
glory.
So,
your glory. She says that she has
Your
bank
who?
your glory.
okay. I have a lot of names from you.
Baby, ain't they?
Anyway, your glory. She said that she has bank statements. You can't get a bank statement from the package store. They don't have a receipt for you. You go to the package store when you get paid and cash your check. Don't try.
Excuse
We've
me.
seen you several times.
Excuse me,
Baby,
Mr. Lewis, 1 second. Miss Tyler, you still haven't answered my question
Which was it? I'm sorry.
about the year your kids were born.
7 years ago, 9 years ago, and 11 years ago. What's
Okay,
that?
see, both of you came here to
7
waste my time.
What's
you give me
that?
all these documents.
What's that?
And, I'm thinking you giving me things that are legit.
They are.
But that's not what these birth
Okay, hold on. What's
certificates are
this?
saying.
22 minus 7 that long ago, and then 22. So somebody was born in 2011. Don't worry.
Miss Tyler,
Don't
Miss
judge
Tyler.
me.
Okay, here's the deal. At the end of the day, you came looking for something very specific. What it is that she said that is untrue. Is it true you got evicted? Yes or no? Yes or no?
I ain't get evicted. I got put out. But
What's the difference? Mr. Lewis, come on now. What's the difference?
all right, so check it out. So we were all together with a friend. The friend happened to hear about this case and what was going on, and the payment that we received behind our delinquency of child support and insurance. So they tried to up the rental payment that I was making, and I wasn't for that. So I just took them kids to Disney World and stuff.
So what she said was true then. You didn't use the money for the kids per se. You took a trip to
I took them
Disneyland?
to
Using child support money to take the kids to Disney World is improper. It shows emotional immaturity and prioritizes the kids' fun over their actual needs. Males who are emotionally damaged occasionally choose short-term gratification over long-term commitments. You must be able to provide youngsters with emotional support if you wish to show that you are emotionally intelligent and mature. Their greatest need is stability, and this trip shows a lack of understanding about how to provide that. Remember to give this video a like. Yes, to email support for women of email priority, particularly when their AB is accountable.
Who paid for your ticket?
She did. What you mean?
Her child support?
I'm the legal guardian. I had to be with the kids, but see,
Right, but you understand that child support is for the children, not for your flight and all of that kind of stuff.
It's for the support of the children. If I was not
To
there,
support
who was
them to
going
go see
support
Mickey
them?
Mouse?
Yes, the kids been through all kind of psychological drama. They got PTSD from their mommy.
From me?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way PTSD from me.
Your attitude.
Aren't you the one?
stinks.
Aren't you the one
For
that
real,
wake them
it
up and then
stinks.
want to give them milk and water mixed in their cereals?
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with giving
You would not be
kids
feeding my children
when we don't
cereals
have a
with
little
milk and water.
Feed 'em.
So the answer to my question is yes, that you did get evicted. So where are the children living?
We are staying with my mother at this
So
time.
that is also true what she said.
Yes, ma'am, Your Highness.
All right. And it's also true that you've been using the child support to take the children to Disneyland, including yourself.
That was once.
Okay. What else have you been doing with the money?
Well, I have been furthering my abilities to elevate in my employment.
I've been licking boots.
Basically, what's taking place?
So you going to
We'll be
school?
moving. No, we'll be moving. We're going to be moving from the state. I found a new job that's going to be paying more.
From the state?
Yes, we're leaving this state.
Did you ask the custody court for permission to move out of the state? You can't just leave. You have to ask for permission.
We went to Disney World.
You must be able to manage the bad aspects of your journey if you wish to show that you are intelligent and mature. Remember to do this, particularly if children are about.
Vacation. You're talking about moving these kids, their residence.
I'm making it better for them.
Are you making it better for them to spend their money?
No.
Mr. Lewis, because you just admitted you've already done that.
I didn't even spend, and I'm telling you, if I have to, I can give her some of the money back. We didn't even spend all of it.
So let
we
me
had
ask
some
you-
change.
Let me ask you a question. I'm looking through, I think this her bond.
What color is it?
Blue. Did you need it's some medicine in here.
Yes. So
A little rotten bowels. That's probably what it is.
no,
Okay.
it's actually due to the horrible diet that you have my child on. So now she has to take Pepto-Bismol twice a
Who
day.
is she?
You got one more time to act like you don't know Fire is a girl.
It's on your birth certificate. It's a girl.
Well, why her name Mark?
No, she's Fire.
Oh, so you gonna go with it too, Your Honor? Okay.
No, I'm
You
just
know
gonna go with what you provided.
Well, I'm gonna have to use your line this time.
Which one?
Don't be sorry. Just don't use it.
You know
Okay.
what?
You know what? You obviously came here to waste my time. Have you already moved?
Not yet. In 2 weeks.
Okay, so you're planning on moving.
With my money. So you waiting on the
Is
deposit from
that
me?
a yes or a no? You plan on moving?
Yes, ma'am.
In 2 weeks.
I plan
Okay,
on-
so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to grant her request, and I am going to stop the child support, because if you move, that means she does not get to see her kids. She would see them now. So the child support will be stopped, and you will be ordered to continue paying health insurance.
Oh,
Well-
so
You already plan to move.
your
You
backslide, your toy buddy, she said.
Excuse me, Miss Tyler. You already about to move, and who, ma'am? You were a witness last time. You're not up here today. Okay, thank you. Now, you are already planning to move. All right. So that's a material change, don't you think? You move,